Hello everybody, happy Sunday. How's everybody today? Enjoying your weekend? We got one more day left of ours. We have this, can't think of a name of it, long weekend off. Like you have your Canada Day, you got your 4th of July, you got Labor Day. We just get a long weekend in August. I can never remember what it is, and it doesn't matter. Everybody gets a long weekend, we're happy. Go with it, right? So, it's Sunday, so I figured that we should have a little conversation. I know it's one way, but a little conversation about one of the most vocal church ladies they have in Congress. None other than Miss Lauren Boebert. Because I just got just reminded myself that it has been a whole year since she got those new chess toys. And she was in that theater in Denver, Colorado, with a Democrat, I might add, while he was testing out those chess toys. And maybe he got a little, we call them pogos up here. So she had to make sure that if her chess toys were being test driven, I guess, then she'd need to well, she wasn't pumping the brakes, let's put it that way. Vaping in the theater to Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Can't say it 3 times, never know what's going to pop out of the woods here. But anyway, Miss Lauren got thrown out of the theater. But it wouldn't be the first time. I think it's the last time that she... Well, no, that Christmas she got asked to leave Donald Trump's Christmas party because she's a little too hammered, hanging all over him like he wanted her. Well, he probably did, but Melania was hanging all over him at the time. So yeah, she got asked to leave. She got a little loud. Probably got a lot loud. What else has Lauren done? Well, she met her husband in a bowling alley. Or she was dating him at the time. I think she was 16. Grade 11. By the time she got to grade 12, she was with child. But one of those evenings, I don't know how far along in the pregnancy it was, but she was sitting at the bowling alley in town with a couple of her 16-year-old friends when her now ex-husband, boyfriend at the time, decided that he'd haul his Richard out and lay it on the table for these ladies to have a little look-see. Well, he got booted out of that bowling alley. Was charged for lewd and indecent behavior, or whatever they call it, the equivalent. So he got charged with that. And she thought that was such a good move, she married him. I'm going to put a link at the end of this in the description about my first video I did on Lying for Jesus, Lauren Boebert. I think she was my first one I ever did. So I'll put a little link to that for you. What else can we chatter about with Miss Lauren? She's voted against anything that would help anybody, including getting rid of sex ed in school. And just a few mere months later, I'm a Gigi, she said. 36 years old, I'm a Gigi. I guess up here she'd be an Anna or a grandma. No, she's going to be a Gigi. So all the while she was doing stuff, she had that baby saddled onto her hip there running up and down the halls of Congress. When she first got in there, she had her boys running up and down the hallways in the chairs having races. So much for the sacred place of Congress. Then once upon a time, I think this was last summer as well, she was supposed to go for a vote, and I think it was for Joe Biden's debt ceiling, and she was voting against that. So it was about 8:30 at night, and here she comes, hairs all over the place, running up the stairs, and they said, I don't know where you're going, you missed it, it's closed. She went, it's closed? It's closed? She starts running up there. Well, at the time I surmised that she was dating that Johnny Fuggy. It's supposed to be a Christian country artist or something. But he tries real hard to keep them golden locks all curly and perfect. Spouting about gay people aren't good people. LGBT are horrible people. But he's a Christian man. And at the time, him and her, there was a few pictures of them where they were glued to the hip. So my first thought was, when I seen her, looks like she crawled out of the back of a pickup truck, if you know what I mean. So, and that's why she missed the vote. But the next day she said, oh no, I didn't miss it. It was a silent protest against it. Really? Don't horseshit the troops there, Lauren. And after a couple little incidences, I decided that she would become the Handjob Harlett. That's the name I have on her. Handjob Harlett. Because of the Beetlejuice incident, of course. So, there's that. She has voted against it. The sex education blew my mind. And then a few months later, her 17-year-old son becomes a father. She has been charged numerous times. Just look up anything Naughty Nana does Lauren Boebert. You'll see all the videos I've done on her. She is a squirrely chick, that one. She is a squirrely chick. But she's always out there pounding, I love the Lord Jesus. And the government shouldn't be coming in telling religion how to work. Religion tells the government how to work. That's how our founding fathers intended it. Obviously hasn't read anything to do with the founding fathers, what they did, who they were. And she definitely hasn't heard of the Treaty of Tripoli. I'm just saying. As a little old Canadian woman up here, I know about the Treaty of Tripoli and the separation of church and state. Obviously, she does not. So, there's that. Then her son, Jason. Is it Jason, is that his name? I don't even care what her son's name is. But anyway, this kid last year decided him and his little posse were going to start breaking into cars. And they were stealing people's ID and credit cards, and decided that they were going to go on big shopping trips. I don't know, I guess when you're 16, Best Buy is a good place to go, 15, 16, and his little posse. And there was one girl in the posse. But he was charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor or something. But it's funny, because in the court papers, it says that he was making lewd movies with her, making little mini porn movies, the two of them, and filming himself. She was underage. That never came out. And Lauren says, oh yeah, since for the last year he's been cleaning up his life. Now, was this before or after July 11th, when he was charged with child endangerment? Is that what cleaning up your life's all about, Lauren? You got about 6 charges. I think a couple were done. And you want to tell people how you got into politics when you were a paid guest at one of the Koch brother parties? That's the skinny on that. And that's where you met Ted Cruz. And Ted Cruz just happened to have $178,000 to give you. What did you do for that, Lauren? Church girl. What'd you do for that? That's what you got into politics with. And the area that you live in is pretty Republican, so That wasn't bad. But then you got charged, and ethics committee was doing an investigation on you on campaign fraud. You're trying to tell people in your district that you drove over 39,000 miles on your campaign tour while you were working full-time at your Shooter's Grill, where you ordered your waitresses to all wear sidearms. You opened up 2 restaurants after that, and they closed after that, so you've got the Midas touch when it comes to business, just like your Lord and Savior, the Mango Moose Knuckle. You actually went to a rodeo, set up your little, I don't know, hot dog stand or whatever the fuck it was. But you ended up poisoning over 80 people. And a bunch of children got really sick and had to go to the hospital. Food poisoning from your pork sliders. Because you don't follow directions and you don't follow the law. You think you can do whatever the hell you like too. So there's that, and you were made to close. And then somebody in their infinite wisdom decided they were going to roll back regulations in Colorado. So you would have got away with it if you had to wait to poison people just another few months. Just saying. So, yeah, her son, oh, it was nothing. This little guy is, I don't know, is he 3 now? I think he's 3, because she'll be 39 in December. So, yeah, I think he's 3 now, because she was 36 when she became a Gigi. 2.5, whatever. Okay, so Jason, I'm going to call him Jason. I know that's his dad's name. But he decided that he wasn't going to watch the kid. The kid got out. But they haven't had too much. They've hushed that up pretty good. The dad and her, they were always fighting and scrapping and pounding on each other all the time. So he ended up getting a divorce. Pretty nasty one, too. So we'll see how that goes. All the shit she done was so bad in her district. She moved from the 4th to the 3rd, I believe. And she became, she became the new representative in the 3rd district. Horrible. As Trump says, it's horrible. Horrible. So that's who I decided to chat about today, because after all that stuff and her going on about being a good Christian mother, and she's too busy to keep an eye on her other kids. She's still got 3 others. Maybe they're ignoring her, who knows. But anyway, that's the lay of the land this Sunday with Miss I believe in Republican Jesus and the rest of you can go to hell and rot. I guess it's her district is only got 1.7% black people in it, so I guess that's something good. I don't know. I wouldn't want to live anywhere around people like that either. I just wouldn't. So, there's that. Come on, Bub. So anyway, I'm going to go and upload this. It's not as exciting as some of them, but it's all right. So yeah, look up Anything Naughty Nana Does, Lauren Boebert. And that first one, Lie for Jesus. And you'll hear all kinds of stuff I had to say on her. But this wasn't with her grandson getting loose. Getting out of the house was something pretty important. But anyway, I'm going to turn this around. Okay, Viv, time for your poop treat. Let's go get a treat. Go, go, go. Are you not in a hurry today? Go get your treat. There she goes. Little misfit. Yep, go, go, go. I'm coming. Time to go in and have my tea. All right, where you go? Okay, let me turn this around again. Hello. Okay, Nine Nan loves you. Be good, be safe. Please take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. Mwah. I love you so much. Give somebody a smile if they don't have one. They need it. They really do. Hugs are free too. Well, you know, watch who you're hugging. Especially with them Republican people. All the stuff that's coming out. I'm doing one on that later too. All right, love you. Take care of you.